1964 Ford Galaxie 500. Currently has a 428 FE engine in it right now. Dual quad, medium rise intake, Edelbrock aluminum heads, a really well built engine. My friend Steve, who owns the car, wants to change that a little bit. He had put the medium rise intake on the engine, took it back to the dyno to have it set up, and it appears he lost about 20 some horsepower. So what we're going to do, we're going to swap back his single 4 intake to get that horsepower back. Also, it's going to be more of a street car. He did race this car with a 482 cubic inch Blair Patrick engine and ran low 11s. He's going to do more street duty with this, go to cruise nights, ice cream runs, just have a good time with the car. So kind of take away some of the race aspect of it. We're also going to do a clutch, and I think that's about it. Maybe a couple other little things. There she is, sharp car. Let's get started. I think I did forget the most important thing that I need to work on is that freeze out plug that's leaking. If I can get at it in the car, great. If not, I gotta pull the engine. So looks like I need to figure out which way to go first. I think what I'm going to attempt to do is to make the leak a little bit more of a leak, and well, you know what? Might be smarter just to pull a plug out of the block. Let's see if I can get it loose. Yes! Oh, just let it drain. The freeze plug's out. Now I gotta see about getting a new one in. It's gonna be tight. The one that was put in was an 1.75" diameter freeze plug. All FEs take 1" and 49/64 diameter. Made by Dorman. It's at 565-036. Measures just a hair larger than an 1.75" at 1.771. Using steel freeze plugs in anything, especially a race engine, if you're using just regular water, they'll rust through every time. I'm hoping none of the other ones are as bad as this one. This is the only one that was leaking.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Second one done. Hopefully it's the last one. The flywheel's back, ready to go. If you're familiar with FE engines, particularly the 428 engines, they're externally balanced. The owner got a brand new flywheel, and I wasn't sure whether that was going to work with this engine or not. So instead of taking the risk, I sent this out to get machined. Now that opened up a whole nother range of problems, just finding a shop to be able to do that. I just addressed this in a previous video. I'll put a picture of it here. You can go back to my channel, look through. It'll be the second one after this. I talk about the lack of machine shops and the lack of guys to be able to do things anymore. Maybe you're having no problems with this at where you live. That used to be me 5 years ago or so. My machinist retired and there was no one there who wanted to pick up and run with it. So it closed. One less machine shop in the area. I have high performance shops who really don't want to mess with stuff like this, and I don't want to bother them because they've got enough work so as it is. They don't need this little stuff to be bothered with. So I was lucky enough, I did find a shop, about an 80-minute round trip, but got it done and it's ready to go back together. So let's get started. So far, so good. This side looks good too. We'll see what happens after a couple of heat cycles, but I think we got it. Well, that's a wrap on a 1964 Ford Galaxie 500. I think we got pretty much everything covered. We didn't do that intake swap, so we'll see if we can get some tuning out of it to get that horsepower back that he lost. Clutch is in. Looks like the leaks have been solved. So I think Steve is ready to go. Once again, thanks for watching. If you like this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.